How's everybody doing today? We are back on BlueXombieCat's channel, and today going for a more live action feel. I decided recently that I received a bunch of coupons and I decided to go buy things with said coupons. And this is also alright. I'm already fucking this up. You guys already see me being stupid. I did some shopping. I did a lot of shopping. There's been a lot of shopping going on in the past 3-ish weeks. So this is just a conglomerate of the shopping trips that I decided I wanted to share because I'm slowly running out of ideas so early in the game. But I figured we'd take a break from all the playthroughs and the walkthroughs and the getting lost and the pressing of buttons and just really terrible dialogue, because let's face it, I've not been 100% the past couple videos. So I figured let's go kind of old school, go back to the roots and do a haul video. So I'm gonna probably just be straightforward, none of it's like cohesive, and I would model all of it. Disclaimer now, I would totally model everything. It's just the fact of the matter is I threw out my back in my most recent shopping endeavor. I don't know how, I just know it hurts, so I can't really turn or take things off and on easily. So I figured to save myself some stress and probably a little bit of time, I'm just going to show you guys what I got as best as I can, and we'll move on from there. First things first, I'm going to start with objects that aren't clothing. And I got this from Rue 21. It's a little mason jar coin bank that says, "Don't touch my stash." I just really like puns, so I thought it would be a good idea to grab a "Don't touch my stash jar. And I also like dropped it in the store, so I'm like kind of like making sure I didn't break it or anything. Moving on to the more obvious piece of attire, the current Legend of Zelda shirt that I am wearing. Bought this at Hot Topic with said coupons I had mentioned earlier. I had some hot cash from a previous shopping trip, which I have some like t-shirts from that and some other little things, and decided to go back and found this. It was an extra small, and I was like, I'm gonna try it on. And it ended up just being a beautifully perfect fit. I mean, it makes my boobs look great. I can't deny this. Next thing I bought is technically, I'm gonna go back to Rue 21 on this one because my Hot Topic haul is a little bit bigger. I bought this hat. Bought this hat for Christian. Fun fact, Christian does not ever like let me shop for him, ever. He's probably had the same shirts since he was in high school, which isn't a bad thing. If they fit, I don't have to buy them, and we save money on it, and blah, 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 blah. I just try to ask and make sure if there's something that he wants, like a jacket, some gloves, underwear, socks, just the basics. Does he need pants? Does he need da-da-da? Just something. And 9 times out of 10, I usually get, "Oh, I'm fine, it's okay, don't even worry about it." And then he walks around the next week with like pants that have holes the size, you know, of my head, pretty much. I can fit my head through his pants holes. Moving on to the next item. This one's a little bit more on the sleepwear slash lingerie slash whatever you want to call it level. But this is really pretty like silk romper. It has like a nice little lace detailing down the front. Given this is probably something I would not be wearing in the common area of the apartment with my roommate out and about. Because despite being a married couple, sometimes you have to get a roommate to help ends meet. But I just figured I needed something nice. I was spoiling myself anyway, so what better way to treat myself than with a silk romper. Paid $5 for that because it was on clearance. Still really proud of that. Lastly, from Rue 21, I got, actually, no, I'm sorry. Have throw that away. I got a hat. I got a really nice black beanie because of all the color of beanies I have, I don't have black. They were supposed to be $2, but this one being of a thicker quality ended up being like $6, $7, which, you know what, that's totally fine. Because I needed a good, reliable, thick beanie because here in the South, it is just now starting to hit colder weather. So that's why a lot of this stuff is colder weather gear. Tonight, they're actually predicting a lot of sleet and a lot of freezing rain. And just the next couple days just look like a big mess. But yeah, so a lot of the stuff from Rue ended up being like a lot of cold weather attire. And I ended up actually getting Kara the exact same jacket, which is the next item on the list. It's just a basic, almost like military style. It's got like the pockets that are like really official looking, and it's pretty much got pockets everywhere except for inside. And it has this nice like fur hood, which faux fur, because if you guys will learn or have learned or will learn or however that's supposed to work, I don't do real fur, nor do I do even the eating of certain animals. Sorry, Pookie's like jumping around the bedroom because she's not used to me being home this long. But I thought it just seemed really nice, and the best part about it, because sometimes I can't do a big hood, it's completely like detachable. I can just unbutton it and just take it off entirely, and I like it because it's black, because it goes with everything that I own, and that's really the one thing I was lacking. I have a red one, I have a white one, I have a brown one, but it doesn't seem to really go with everything that I have. So I figured while they were only $12, like hells yeah, I had to pick me up just a nice little something. And Kara ended up wanting the same one. So you'll probably see me and her kind of like matching a lot. Sorry, that one actually hurt a little bit. Clara's come to say hello. Say hi to the people, Clara. Say hello. Don't actually say hello. Oh, we're just gonna say hello this way. You don't know how to react. You're not used to being in the spotlight. She's the fluffy one. Alright, now we're moving on to the Hot Topic haul. And I have to admit, this one was my favorite shopping experience. Only because I got so many great things that if you follow me on Instagram, you've at least seen 2 of them, I think. I'm going to start with the oldest trip and then move down to the newest trip. And since I've already got this one out of the way, that's one less thing I got to worry about. But we're going to start off with this tank top that I bought. And I know it's like freezing outside, but it was like $3.99. And I just had to get it. It says Senpai is never going to notice you. I mean, how could any weeaboo not want this? Just saying. All my kohais out there. Next one I got is a throwback to my old high school days, but what can I say? I'm just having revertigo all week. Is Invader Zim. I love Invader Zim. I'm that classic goth kid who had nothing but Johnny the Homicidal Maniac fan art on my binder. I watched Invader Zim until like 2 in the morning. Let's move on to the next item from the old shopping trip. Oh, I forgot one. I'll have to go grab it. Actually, let me go grab it real quick. Hold on. Alright. I forgot I washed it. So I was like, I'm missing a shirt. That's why I got this one that I believe, yeah, this one's also just a small. But I had to get it because I like dinosaurs and I like unicorns. And what better way to combine the two than have a T-Rex pretty much munching on some like unicorn parts. I also got Fallout 4, of course. If you guys haven't already noticed, I'm obsessed with the game as is. I mean, hell, me and Chris have been playing the game so much that he actually stayed up 2 nights ago from, I think he started playing at 2 o'clock in the morning and didn't come to bed till 8 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I had to get the Vault 111 t-shirt. It is actually an extra small in guys, and that's one thing I do love about Hot Topic is that they do have guys' clothes in extra small, and in a future situation on a t-shirt, an extra small. I greatly enjoy that because it makes it easier for someone like me who likes the tighter fitted items. I have more options, so I can just shop in the guys' t-shirts and just get an extra small or an extra small depending on the situation. These are probably my favorite part of the purchase. Because I know I say like the t-shirt is one of my favorites. I probably mean that more in the t-shirt variety. Marcy's coming to say hello. Because Marcy likes these pants too. Because they're Kiki delivery service Gigi pajama pants. But I didn't know that they were medium for guys. So I'm sitting here looking at these pajama pants like, okay, they're just a medium. I'll go try them on just in case. I get in the dressing room and there's like so much crotch space. I could fit like so much space in the crotch area for myself because originally, before I actually shrunk these, they were massive. Even for Chris, they seemed pretty big. But these were my favorite purchase just because Kiki's Delivery Service is one of my top 3 Miyazaki films. This is all from the new shopping trip. The Legend of Zelda shirt is part of the new shopping trip, and the only reason, like I said, that I did it earlier was because I was already wearing it, and I can't really model this stuff right now for you guys. But the next item, I spent, in total, in this past shopping trip, I spent a total of 2 hours in Hot Topic trying to figure out how to spend my hot cash. What am I going to do? What can I buy? Because I didn't have the Marceline Funko that I wanted, which is okay. I can just order it online. No big deal. They didn't have... Oh, what else was I... Oh, I was looking for the Kiki delivery service dress that I saw online. And then they didn't have that. So I tried to find the no-face dress with the Peter Pan collar. They didn't have that. They didn't even have the blue dress that I wanted. I went through the pants, I went through the clearance, I went through everything trying to figure out what I wanted, and I completely ignored the middle stands because all I saw on one side was Nightmare Before Christmas and all I saw on the other side was Adventure Time, not thinking that in the middle it would be different. So on one side it was Adventure Time, on the other side of that one was Steven Universe, then they started the other one, which one side was Star Wars, and the other side was Nightmare Before Christmas. But the next item is a Steven Universe item. Now I've got a Cookie Cat shirt, so this was actually really hard for me to decide on if I wanted to purchase it or not. But I just got the basic Steven Star in an extra small. It's still, like I said, a little sizable, but nothing that a nice little run through on high and the dryer won't fix. Now, we're finally moving on to the final item, which it is a t-shirt. I know I'm like having all this buzz for one t-shirt, but mind you, what you guys will learn and what I wish I could show you, but because I'm working with a netbook right now and I have no gaming laptop or gaming computer to work with to give you guys stuff like that, I can play it on my netbook. I just can't record and play it at the same time because it runs way too much RAM. But it's one of my favorite games, and I have a lot of favorite games. You've got a lot of the Fallout series, you've got the Elder Scrolls series, you've got Legend of Zelda, you've got Mario. I have a lot of favorite games, but it's hard for me to pick my number one. And this one is at least in my top 10. I saw this, I didn't know Hot Topic was selling them. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. I love it! It's so good. I saw this. This is the extra small, mind you. Look at this. This is not like an extra small, but it was the last one, so I was like, I almost have to get it. But just to prove to you guys, I'm going to try and hide the price tag. It says extra small, if you can read that at all. And it even says it like inside the shirt, which that one's even smaller. But it's still pretty sizable on me. Like, it could be technically a sleep shirt for me right now. But that pretty much covers all of the haul. I know I'm like moving around a lot trying to get comfortable because my back, I don't know what I did, but it hurts. And after this, I'm probably going to go run a hot bath or lay here and not move until someone gets home to save me. Pookie came back to say hello, and I'm trying to avoid this whole like shadow scenario that's going on right now because I have like the phone shadow in my face. I'm just gonna scoot over out of the shadow for now because I'm still Pookie! No, she's trying to sniff the camera and it starts moving it. No! Stop. See? My cats love me so much. They love me. But yes, please, I cannot reiterate that enough. Let me know how I'm doing. I want to know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. You guys are my biggest critics. Whether you be a stranger, whether you be somebody I know, whether you know me, it's extremely crucial to. You guys have a lot of power. That's pretty much how that pretty much goes. You guys have so much control as to what happens on this channel. And yes, it's new. I've got 15 subscribers. I'm not that awesome yet. That's fine. I don't mind. It starts off slow. It always does. But it would still be extremely helpful in the beginning to know how I'm doing. What should I improve on? What do you guys want to see? What can I do for you? What can I do to make this more entertaining for you, as I say as I talk with my hands? Dislike the video if I'm boring. Like the video if I was actually pretty okay. That work? Is that an okay system? Is that how this works? So my phone's deciding to be stupid and keeps freezing up on me and telling me I don't have enough storage, which tells me I've gone on way too long. So one last time to reiterate, subscribe, become part of the horde today. Let me know how I'm doing, because I want to do my best to make sure you guys are happy and entertained, because that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. And hopefully things will keep getting better and we'll stay positive from here on and things will keep being on time. Yay! But yeah, I will definitely see you guys next time. Laters!